Guess it would help if I wasn't pressing the
Left
laptop.
That's
what I kept doing right now.
Wait, are you telling me when you went to go click it, you just tap the side of the laptop?
Nope.
Nice.
Is it recording now?
Yep. And we lost all that precious info about hemorrhoids.
Yeah, and nipples too.
Mm-hmm. This chair's probably gonna give me hemorrhoids. I'm probably gonna go home and be in fucking pain.
A lot of drinking talk.
Oh, with all the stuff we talk about drinking.
Drinking will give you hemorrhoids.
Will it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, cause I think it's the way the alcohol fucks with your blood. But like one thing they're like telling you, when they're like, if you look up like how do I shrink my hemorrhoids, how do I make it go down? It's like, cause I have to deal with this. You like cold press it, you soak it in warm water, stop drinking alcohol is like the very next thing. Like they're like that, the way that thins your blood or fucks with your blood is like going to cause it.
And you plus the massive shits that you have the next day after drinking too. It doesn't help. So no. I mean,
do you have massive shits from drinking?
Not necessarily massive.
I get
diarrhea basically.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like bad.
It's runny.
I don't think get how this is
it's like and it's like the kind of shit that it's like the shit where you can't like hold it in. You're like, I just gotta go shit right now. Like sometimes I've been in the middle, like I've just lit a cigarette, because cigarettes will also get your bowels going. Lit a cigarette, my body goes, nope, shit time. Like fuck, throw away a whole cigarette, go inside, take a shit.
That's what happens to me when I drink coffee too. After a cup of coffee, it's like, oh, time.
And I stack those things on top of each other.
Damn.
What?
Coffee and cigarettes sometimes. And that'll get you shit, especially after drinking.
Don't you worry about cigarettes like lung cancer and shit?
Yeah,
I don't know. Some people are just like.
Don't you worry about like Xanax fucking up your biochemistry the rest of your life?
Yeah, all the time.
Am I worried about alcohol wasting away my liver? Not really, because in moderation you'd be fine.
See, you don't worry about everything.
I don't really worry about that.
I was asking more so.
I'm addicted.
Cigarettes.
The addiction fucks with the whole way of thinking in the entire process, right? The addiction, the most important thing when you're addicted to something is getting your next fix, regardless of what it is. Xanax, alcohol, weed, heroin, porn, like even things that aren't like actually addictive. Like weed's not actually chemically addictive. Porn's not actually chemically addictive.
Just gives you endorphins.
Well, everything does, right? Like TikTok's technically addictive because it also provides you dopamine and serotonin and like immediate gratification. Yeah. But when you're dealing with something like cigarettes or even alcohol, which isn't addictive in the same way, but it is. Alcoholism is a disease. It is something that can get passed down. It's a genetic thing. When your body's thinking about, this is going to destroy my body, but it'd be nice to have some right now, so who fucking cares, right?
Yeah.
Like, I wake up in the morning wanting a cigarette. That's the first thing I want. Is that a good thing? Is that a thing that is, like, benefit my life? No. But then once I get the cigarette, I feel awesome. So it's like, that's just how addiction works, right? And your brain can kind of ignore that. It's like food addiction. Most people know they're going to get heart disease from being overweight. It's not going to stop them.
Hasn't stopped me yet. Trying.
It's a tough
battle. Let me press Ernie's power button.
Yeah, it's a tough battle with food because it's hard to eat bland food. And
but imagine something that's actually like in your brain addictive, like Xanax. Like imagine if Xanax was like food for you, right? Imagine if you were so reliant on food to the extent you are reliant on Xanax.
Xanax is like
if you hadn't had Xanax in a full day. And haven't eaten in a full day, and I show you food and a Xanax, what are you taking?
Yeah, 100% Xanax. I get to about the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour. If I don't take it, my body's like starts getting fucked up.
Yeah, because you're having withdrawal, because you're chemically dependent.
My body's like, we need to take it. So like lately, I've been trying to take a half during those times because I don't want to do it at home as much. It sucks, but I want it more for what it's supposed to be. Is like when you go out.
Do you find yourself using Xanax more when you're alone? Like if nobody's up, and you're sitting home, you're awake.
It just depends on what's going on in my mind.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's the same thing for drinking. When you were talking about people who like drink.
Yeah, it just depends on what's going on. There's times where I'm distracted and I'm like shocked that I'm not taking.
I'm making references to things we said earlier that aren't even recorded.
Wow.
So I don't know why I'm calling back to that.
But yeah, so it's gonna be a long road to get off it.
We got a short way to get there.
But I have to get to the point where I'm comfortable going and
Short
doing
time to get there.
things,
Short time to get there.
doing things with it. Then once I'm able to do it with it, then I gotta be able to start working my way off it. So I'm already not at the point of doing everything. I still need to drive is the big thing.
And you probably shouldn't be driving on Xanax.
And that's the bad thing is I need Xanax to drive, but you shouldn't be driving on. But see, it's weird because it doesn't affect me the same way as someone that takes it for like a flight.
Yeah, but would you argue that I shouldn't drive high?
Yeah,
Well, you shouldn't drive
but
on Xanax.
but
because,
I don't get high on it though.
Does
It makes me relax.
yeah, but that alters your... Even like...
your reflexes are slower,
Yeah.
right? So like if you're braking, it's gonna be.
Yeah, and you might not
slower.
even notice it because that's just a baseline for you.
Right.
Right.
I've heard.
It's like people that are like...
both things.
I'm not so bad now, but for a very long time, I was stoned like 24/7. I could still drive, function, never got pulled over, never got in an accident.
Yeah.
But the second I'm like not stoned, I'm like, oh, this is like way
Easier. Yeah.
I'm not like in my head about it or anything. I'm just like, because I have the sober realization of like, oh, but I do get like, I get road rage more when I'm fucking not, when I'm sober. I'm like fucking pissed at it, and like I drive way more aggressively. So like there's pros and cons, but these things, even though that's your baseline, it still affects against the other baseline, right? Like maybe the Xanax is like it kills your inhibition a little bit more. So like you're like, oh, I can make this red light, and you don't. And something bad happens. Whereas your anxiety would be like, no, I can't make this red light. I gotta slow down.
Well, that's what everyone says to me. Like you're gonna be very cautious, but I tell them when I'm panicky, I feel tunnel vision when I'm driving around. I do not pay attention to other cars next to me and shit like that. And that's with me barely on Xanax. And
To be fair, I don't really pay attention to the cars next to me unless I'm going into those lanes.
well, I'm talking about like driving
Like
down
a-
the street and the cars.
But if you're
next to
driving
me.
on the highway, right? All you just pick a lane that's not the most outer lane, and you're like, well, I'll just drive however fast I want. Like if somebody in front of me is going 60, I guess I'm driving 60.
when
Yeah.
I'm anxious,
And let all the speedy guys go around you and just play super defensive. And
I
you'd
get
be fine.
very tunnel vision even walking. Like if I'm at a store and I'm kind of getting anxious, I'll start bumping into people and stuff. Like Crystal has to like direct me because she's like, "You're getting bad." Like like today we were walking into Ross and I was a little anxious because I just got done with the gym. My heart was pounding bad. I mean, it was probably a good pump, but I started to like lean towards her when we were walking because I was afraid to fall over. So I was kind of subconsciously trying to get next to her, and she got mad at me and pushed me off. Like, you need to like watch where you're going, babe. Blah 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 blah. But it was basically,
She's not wrong.
I get that tunnel vision of where I'm like not paying attention.
So then pay attention. Because what I mean is like that's like a double service, right? If you're paying attention, overly pay attention to like where everybody, I'm trying not to bump into people. You're no longer having the normal anxiety. Now you're just like, I don't want to look like a freak to these people, and then you're distracted. Then heart rate will drop, and you're not worried about exercising anymore. Now you're like, okay, I just gotta stand here, stand here, stand. And the fact that you have to think about it, even though a lot of people don't have to, means that you're thinking about something else other than like, oh no, I'm gonna fall off the face of the earth, or my heart's gonna explode. You're like, I don't want to look like a freak, and like that's like the least problem
I'm sure it's
thing of all those.
Well, I'm always
anxiety
afraid
things.
at how I look to people because I
But you
always
should be
think,
the most afraid how you look to people versus being afraid about dying.
But why? See, but why though?
Because
probably
they
easier said-
distract. I'm not saying like that's like a positive thing. It's just we have like a whole list of like negative outcomes, and that's like the least horrible one is people thinking you're a little weird.
yeah.
So if you're like focused on why
I notice
I'm
people
gonna try to
think,
look a little weird, and maybe I'm gonna look overly normal.
people
like
think I'm a steal when I start getting anxious.
I didn't see that. Yeah, just
So then be like, okay, I'm gonna act. It's like when people are like stoned. Like you've been overly stoned walking to like a grocery store, and you're like, I just gotta buy one fucking thing. And the way you get past that is just by focusing on that one thing. You should be like talking to as little people as possible, trying to focus on walking because you know where it is and all this stuff. And then you just like grab it, check out, leave, and then you're like
Self-checkout.
done. Yeah, and then you're just done. You're like, oh. Whew.
Well, it's like,
And if somebody is like, oh, there's a stoned guy walking through the thing, all you did was walk in, grab your shit,
Yeah.
and leave. Like, you didn't not pay for it. And they're just like, oh, okay, this guy was a little
Unless
weird.
you're doing something totally like outrageous, no one's gonna even know that you're
Well,
high.
some
Like,
people-
Yeah, you're not doing fucking surgery, and you're like,
Some people are just bored and watch people.
so
it's
what?
like-
But why do you care?
not in a store where people's
But
looking out for this
I
stuff,
walked
you know?
into Walmart to practice. This is when I was in IOP. They're like, just walk through the front and walk through, like all the register area. Walk in front of them. So like, I kind of would walk, and then I would stop and kind of walk through clothes registers and just look at like the candy and stuff, trying to make myself feel all right. I walked down trying to look at the magic, and then they had it all glassed off. So I was like, I'm not gonna go look at it. So I was getting a little anxious, so I started walking back, but I had my bag with me,
That's probably why they're watching you, man.
and then I didn't touch anything though.
No, I know.
the
but
whole
you're,
time.
you're Mexican and you have a backpack.
And then on my
store, I'm just saying,
on my way out, this lady stopped me, and she's
Actually,
like,
I got profile. I was gonna say racial profile. I just got regular profiled. Walking to an Ace where my buddy works, so I could say hi to him because I was just like pop nearby. And I walked in smiling, and the lady, and I'm like, I'm a small white guy, you know, and I was just in a
I'm
hoodie
white.
and a beanie, and I was like, and then she was like, you need anything? I was like, no, I'm all good. And like I'm walking around, looking at things, like actually being like, oh, I wonder what kind of like screws they have here. Sometimes I just like looking at
why do I look at the screws?
no, I meant like screwdrivers and stuff like that because like
I like screwdrivers.
I'm a tactical person, so I'm just like sitting there with the screw, clicking it, checking it, so, you know, just fucking with it until my friend comes over and says hi, and then he comes over and he's like, "Yeah, my manager is at the front. She like wanted me to come check out. This is a weird guy in a hoodie and a beanie was in here," and I was like,
Sounds like a
"What am I gonna steal from an Ace?
yeah.
What am I gonna steal
Dude,
from an Ace?
might get some lumber, man. Might be able to.
How can you?"
It's got some like 2x4s.
See you
or something
later.
like that.
Yeah,
And they're just
but
popping
I,
out the
I had
fucking-
the lady ask to search my bag, and I was like, "You ain't searching shit. Like, I didn't even touch anything. I'm gonna go look on the video."
Yeah.
And
They
then
got
I was
LP
mad
looking,
because
right?
I was trying to practice not having anxiety, and then I'm over here like
Getting-
panicky
yeah.
that they're getting, you know, just because I had like. But a lot of people, like women, have purses on them.
Yeah,
and shit.
true. They're not gonna search everybody's purse.
So
going
that's
on,
why
yeah.
now I carry a smaller bag.
So now you
got
got to carry one of those
No, I
fanny
carry
packs on
my
your chest.
smaller Deadpool bag with me now, and I usually have a water in it, water container to keep water with me too. Anyways, but
Just
yeah,
always carry a towel around and dabbing your head like you just like you're just a weirdo who likes to walk everywhere.
yeah.
You ever seen those people?
Back
No.
to your original point that you were saying, like you don't like that they were like watching you because of your
I
anxiety.
worked
or,
loss
like,
prevention because I knew what people to look at and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, granted, if I'm in front of the register, I get it. But at the same time,
Did you bother being like, "Hey guys, I'm part of this like getting rid of anxiety program," and they wanted me to walk? She didn't even try that.
no.
Why not?
'Cause
What's
it's-
the worst that could happen? They don't believe you. They're not going to
just-
shoot you because you said, "I'm in here to practice my trying to get over my anxiety." Oh, bang!
It's just, yeah, it's just an odd thing to be like.
Who cares? Maybe they're like, it's so odd they believe it, right?
Yeah, I get it, but it's like people with social anxiety. They don't go around like telling everybody either. Like, hey, I'm working on my
I know,
social
but that's
anxiety.
like-
Because they have social anxiety, they can't talk to people.
You weren't talking to anybody. They came up to talk to you through your bag. You could have just been like, they could be like, you were out here looking at all the pride. Be like, yeah, I'm trying to get over my anxiety by coming into a store.
It didn't get that far because I yelled at her back, and then she just walked back
You
away.
punched that bitch.
No,
Punched her in the
she
fucking
sparked back away. So
fupa.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, I got my. You go. I'm like, you could search it, but I'm gonna be upset. And they were like, no, because I thought loss prevention was gonna come out, and I'm like, motherfucker, I know loss prevention. I worked it. I know exactly how much you could get for suing them if they're wrong.
Yeah, so they're probably not. They probably already watched the tape anyway. It's probably just that one girl, like one lady,
I think it was just one of the front end ladies that just chill up front.
the ones that check.
Whatever. Even if you stole from Walmart, they can afford it, right?
I've seen people just go up and grab stuff and walk out. Like I've literally just.
Well,
seen
they
people,
can't do
like,
anything to
just-
you.
Yeah,
They can't touch you because they're not police officers, so they're subject to penalties. Like they can't, if they harm you, you just countersue them. And
Yeah.
if it's under a certain amount, it's not a big enough felony. So it's like not really
Well,
worth the cops. Worth the cops.
They're
time.
working with cops recently. I watched a news report. That's probably not every day.
I'll fight all those pigs.
The cops are teaming up with them because self checkout is getting abused. But I'm like, don't fucking piss self checkout.
But then,
it's all Walmart's only self checkout now.
So
Or at least the one that's by.
it's because they don't
house.
have to hire cashiers,
Yeah,
so they have to spend less money on employees.
but then they
So
lose money.
Fuck them.
and they lose money.
So then hire more cashiers and get rid of self-checkout so
Right.
you can pay people money.
Right.
Oh, you don't want to do that? Fuck you.
Because it's very easy to scan things and like skip over it.
Oh, is your computer dying?
And I'll plug it in. But it's very easy to scan things and skip over the scanner and just keep going.
Yeah.
I think I did it on accident at Five and Below one time. It's a fucking $5.
I've done an accident before at Target. Yeah.
And I didn't realize that it didn't scan.
That's why most of the times I just don't go to self-checkout. I'm just like... And my intention is just to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Right? I have no reason. And half the time, there's like 9 people lined up at self-checkout.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have social anxiety and talking to people anxiety. I'm fine if a cashier just goes, "How's your day?" "Good. How was yours?"
Yeah, sometimes for me it's like whatever line's shorter. Sometimes self-checkout will be shorter. Sometimes it won't. So like I'll just...
The thing is,
I'll
like,
just go to self-checkout.
I'm like walking around and I like will see. Sometimes they'll like open up another one. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, first one here.
If it's like a cashier and there's nobody in line, I'm going there versus standing in line for like self-checkout.
Well, I hate
like,
fucking standing in line because people get really fucking close to you, but if they have a
Yeah.
cart, they can't. So you're just like, cool, you don't have to be up my fucking ass while I'm standing here.
I've had some people though like nearly run into my heels though just because their cart was so close to me in line, and I'm like, dude, just get back up a little bit. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Sometimes I also like to watch, like, there's this guy that was talking about, like, how he doesn't have friends because his employee was telling to a customer, I was going to say, that's mean, because I don't, especially because of this, what the story's about. This odd cashier was talking to this black lady about how he doesn't have friends because he gets bullied, so like he's really nice to a lot of people. Yes.
Oh.
And he's like, he's really nice to people, but I don't have a lot of friends because like I don't trust people. It's more like hard to trust. I'm like very personable. I'm just watching the look on her face and just enjoying this whole moment.
Yeah.
And he gets to me and he's like, I just like, here, scans it, gives it to me, and doesn't give me the full fuck around. I'm like,
That's funny.
Logan was one. We were at Disneyland, and I don't know. I got super anxiety. We left Star Tours.
is that better than regular anxiety or worse than regular anxiety?
I don't know how to explain.
Did your hair start to glow yellow?
It was extreme, like getting into a panic attack.
This is what it's like to go even further beyond.
Yeah,
By the way, you've never been all the way through your panic attacks, so you don't know what's on the other side. Whether
I've been.
you'll reach nirvana or not.
I've been through 2 of them, I think, where it's gone. It's my adrenaline's gone. It's over, and it's one of the worst.
I bet it's
I've
like
ever
the
been
best
through.
exercise ever, though. Your body's all fucking tense the whole
you
time.
crash right afterwards.
Yeah, I
You're
bet
gone.
so.
But anyway, so I couldn't find Crystal or my mom while I was like looking for them, and they took the stroller. I'm very big on holding onto something to hold me up. Started getting bad. I found them, and then while we're walking back, it's like me trying to come down from panicking, but then it's like 10 o'clock, so they're like popping off the fireworks. So every boom is like giving me fucking PTSD.
You're remembering fucking Vietnam.
So I'm grabbing
They're in the trees,
Logan,
man.
I'm grabbing Logan's stroller and trying to push fast as we can, but they're cutting off areas and making it super narrow. So it remind me of what you said. Like I kept hitting the shit out of people's ankles till one guy turned around.
I would punch I would be so fucking
this
pissed.
Vato turned around and I was like,
Hey, Holmes.
I was like, dude, I'm having a fucking panic attack, dude. I'm sorry. And then he just like was pissed, but he turned back around. So then I was like, went to the side to talk to one of the workers. Like, look, I'm freaking out right now. Is there a way you could just get me out of here? He goes, yeah, step off the side. And then I step off the side with Crystal and Logan. And then they're like, I'm like, okay, what next? He's like, we're gonna wait till everybody goes through, and then you could go. I'm like, nope. I went back into the line, and just had to suffer through the panic attack. It never got full blown, but it was fucking bad. But
Don't be a pussy, Ernie.
It made me
just
just
don't
think of
feel
I was
anxiety.
ramming the shit out of those dudes. I can only imagine they were like flat tires, you know. Where
No, they probably feel way worse. It's like when you hit your like ankle with a Razor scooter.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's pretty bad.
Dude, that hurts.
I have like permanent like fucking scars all over my heels, just rolling a trash can and just like banging my heel out of nowhere, or just like. And yeah, I'll never forget the feeling of a Razor scooter hitting your ankle.
Yeah.
Never.
I never got to ride them.
Oh, you want to try?
No.
We'll set your ankle up and just swing it.
There's a certain generation that only knows about the ankles with the Razor scooter. So it's a secret for our generations.
You'd never do it with one of the motorized scooters. They don't swing hard enough.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking Razor scooters were just like normal scooters.
Yeah.
They had the ball, but they had like the ball bearing system. So the thing, if you lifted it up on one wheel, the gravity would carry it down.
And when people would go up like a
it was like
skate little thing, they would twist it around.
Yeah,
real fast.
sometimes I would try to like do a little twist thing, and then it would like hit your
I would usually
ankle.
do it if I'm just like pushing up on one wheel and not paying attention, and the thing just swings down and goes dink, and it's like perfect ankle level.
Yeah, that's
all
bad.
bad.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
It just sounds really.
It just sounds really.
Stop.
Stop.
There's just certain injuries that people know growing up that are bad, and that one sounds pretty brutal.
Like when you stick your finger on the stove or touch something hot for the first time.
I figure, yeah.
Well, for me, it's like putting pizza rolls in my mouth.
Oh, yeah, burning your mouth for the first time like that.
They'd finally gone away, but I used to have like a set of scars that looked like I'd been cutting myself on my wrist just from like opening the oven at work and just doing like that, and it's just the edge.
My
of the
dad
oven
got that a lot, pulling out pizzas out of the oven.
Yeah, eventually I like, and for a good portion of these fingers, like right at the tops, I've cut them off so much that like I just can't feel them. Just the very tips of my fingers.
You got rid of your fingerprints.
Well, this one I literally like, chopped this whole like quarter of my thumb off.
Oh, dang.
And it grew back and all that shit, but yeah, it's all calloused and weird, and yeah, I don't feel it. So if I like touch this, just this tiny spot against like things,
Can't feel anything, yeah.
So I can like pick up things in the pan or whatever. If there's a chicken, sometimes I'll just
flip it.
with my
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing to be able to do, but
Not when you cut your arm with a fucking meat slicer.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably not worth it. There's one time you guys.
Ooh, sorry, I'm just thinking about the fat coming out of my arm.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah.
Yeah, it was yellow.
Yeah.
Ew.
It looked like kind of bubble wrappy.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's
it was the
that's a
closest
thick
I've ever.
cut.
That was the closest I've ever gone to passing out. Before the one time I passed out.
There's you guys know on like some sinks they have like the little faucet that's supposed to be like tap like cold water, like drinking water, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I was at the family
I put my
friend's house.
penis in it.
No, they had one of those, but it was I didn't know it was scalding hot water. It was just I thought it was just regular like cold water. So I had this like apple. I was like trying to wash it, and I turned it on, and the thing just like scalded. Like I had this giant ass blister, like the size of like.
How
like
long
this
did you
big.
hold it till you realize?
I don't know, man.
When
It
you're a
was-
kid, your skin's like extra sensitive. I'll
Yeah.
give him a little bit of credit for that.
Dude, it was like a giant bubble
and
for
like,
like a week.
I bet it was like boiling.
Oh, it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
scalding. It was-
How do they make
You ever
hot
gotten
water?
I don't know,
boil?
man.
Well, it's probably like an inbuilt kettle or something like that. It's like, oh, we like to have tea or coffee a lot,
Yeah.
so hot water.
Just instantly hot. It just burned me. But I had this giant bubble blister on my like arm for a long time. I went to this like water park, Water World. I don't know if it's still a thing in Sacramento. And like I went down a slide with it on, and when I was done like off the slide, it wasn't there anymore. So it came off somehow on the
Ew.
slide.
That's why I don't go to water parks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons why I don't go to water parks.
The kid behind me probably had to like slap in his face or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Like he opened his mouth, yeah,
Yeah.
shot down his throat.
It's just a big ass
Protein.
scab.
It was,
No,
it was
it's like
literally
a blister
giant
skin. You never heard of blister before?
It was like full of pus
I've
too.
had blisters, yeah.
It was like
Ew,
full
there's
of
a
pus.
pus?
Yeah, there's a pus in there too. Yeah. Yep.
The chlorine brings it all out too.
Oh, fucking. Oh.
No more blister after the water slide.
Yeah, Water World was part of. Was it called Water World? It wasn't called Water World.
Yeah, they had like that.
That's a movie.
Rapid?
No.
There's
That's a movie.
Rapid Waters.
It's called
whatever.
Water World. It had like this slide.
It's
that
connected
was,
to
like,
Cal
90
Expo,
degrees.
isn't it?
No, that's Raging Waters.
That's Raging Waters. Yeah.
That wasn't Raging Waters.
That's Raging Waters.
Let me see.
The
I'm
one
looking it up.
connected to Cal Expo.
Yes. It's the one I went to, so I do know. There's
Remember-
that and Six Flags. Not Six Flags. That one.
Yeah.
Summer something?
Oh, I guess Raging Waters used to be called Six Flags Water World. So
Oh.
it is Raging Waters
Oh.
now. So okay.
What's the other one? What's the fucking one with the golf course?
Sunsplash?
Sunsplash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good on all that.
But they had this like hella tall.
Oh, you don't
like,
want
90
Jake's
degree-
pussy fucking skin flying down your throat?
Dude, there was a slide that was 90 degrees, like literally, like straight down almost. And
Is it orange?
I don't know, but it was super tall, and my back came off the slide as I was like literally free falling for like a few seconds before I like, went back. I was hella fun. I love that kind of stuff.
You're fucking stupid.
That's why I went skydiving, man. It's,
There's only one roller coaster I've ever enjoyed riding. It was the Medusa at Six Flags.
oh, I love that one.
Because that one's smooth. I
Yeah.
tried another one while I was at this thing, and I thought I was gonna die. It was one that like people broke their back on.
Really? Have you
Yeah.
tried the Wonder Woman
No,
lasso?
no,
That one's so fun,
no.
dude. Because literally you just like swing it
No,
like this in the
no,
air. It's so fun.
No,
I don't do any of that.
I had a
stuff.
good experience and then a bad experience, and I'm never doing it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
roller coasters aren't.
Not for everybody.
Amusement parks aren't my thing. I don't like it. I've talked to him thousands of times. I will not go to Disney.
If you really sit and think about it, it's pretty disgusting. Like with how many people there, just like the.
I love Disneyland.
I know. I like amusement parks.
It smells so
It's all
good.
fake though.
It's all
fake. Because
Yeah.
if they took away all the stuff they pump into the air, not the food that they make, and then you could smell it. The chemicals they put in the air to smell good.
It makes me just believe in Disneyland.
But if they all turn that off, it fucking stink.
But then I don't ride
It's
rides or
sticky
anything.
and gross. There's
Trash
children
everywhere.
running around.
I
There's
just want to see the characters.
I want to see some fucking B-list 17-year-old working a slave job dressed as some fucking
Hey, he chose
stormtrooper.
it.
It's actually pretty hard to get jobs at Disneyland.
Yeah,
It
they
is.
also don't pay that much and make you work in like year round in the hot sun.
You know how badass it'd be to be Kylo Ren, just be an asshole to everybody.
It's like the Megatron.
Oh, the Megatron's gangster.
Yeah, but that guy's was there for years. I think-
Stormtroopers are kind of fun too. They get to go fuck with people a little bit, but
I haven't been there. That's what sucks.
Galaxy's Edge is super fun. If I go back, that's like the only place I really care about going.
When
back to.
Donnie went, that's all he did was go there, and I was like, but if you go to California Adventure, it's all Marvel.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like you're missing out on all the Marvel shit over there.
It's always nice to at least do one hopper.
Yeah, but I could play a video game.
True. Or watch a movie.
Like when you're on the Buzz.
No, just like
Lightyear game?
do that instead.
Well,
Just don't go to Disneyland. Stay home and play a video game.
I
pretty
could go
damn
to a
expensive.
brothel. I mean, we could do a
No,
lot
you
of crazy
can't. It's
things.
illegal in the state of California.
Let's go to Nevada.
I think
Go to
brothels are
strip club?
also illegal in the state of Nevada.
You can go to strip club.
Yeah.
Also, you really want to just fuck a bunch of like trafficked women? Just have that on your consciousness, Ernie.
Someone's
Yeah.
gonna do it. I mean,
Whoa!
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Save the clip! Save the clip! Save the clip!
Me and Chris were talking about that. Like,
Stop thinking about putting that up your butt.
No,
okay?
it's just like it's just fun to play with, man.
his wiener we're talking about. No one can see.
You gotta put this up his wiener?
No, that's what he
Would
was
that
talking about.
hurt?
That would be very bad.
Isn't there
called
something they put up
tuning.
your urethra?
Oh, a catheter?
Yeah.
You had a catheter in.
It was most painful.
Yeah.
Just
Ugh.
pull it out.
People get sexual gratification from that.
I'm good.
I don't know how.
No thanks.
It felt like they cut my wiener off.
It's
is
called
what it felt like.
tuning.
Ugh.
Look up tuning right now.
No,
I hate that kind
It's
of
like
stuff.
a rod in your penis.
every time
and they
I-
hit it with a tuning fork.
I skip
What?
over.
Yeah, look it up. I swear.
I'm not gonna see what it shows.
Tonight,
me.
Jake goes home. Tuning.
I'm good.
Porno.
Me. Like, I just don't get it. A tuning fork?
I don't get it either.
Yeah, the catheter, I felt when she's like, I'm about to pull it out. I'm like, all right.
Oh, I don't even want you to talk about it.
It
bro.
literally felt like
It's like that scene of the boys.
it literally felt
Which
like
one?
they cut it.
There's a lot of
I
bad
walk
s-
it through the penis.
Oh,
Oh, but I don't get that part. It is.
Because some people get sexual gratification from urethral play. I'm like,
That's so weird.
I don't want to put like a seed in his brain that like
doesn't he-
happens 5 years later.
doesn't he
He's like,
tell
oh yeah,
him-
I'm into this. Like,
Doesn't
wow.
he tell him, like, go to my prostate or something?
Yeah, because your prostate's down your pee hole. Like I told you, I think it's something.
Like I
it's
said,
a
that
muscle
makes
that helps you
sense if
rally.
it's something
Look at
that-
prostate.
yeah,
real
but
quick.
like the
It's only gonna show you medical like
down,
book
man.
pit photos of the prostate, but I bet it's like right under the bladder, and it's basically the last wall between peeing and not peeing. Well, you got to check your prostate real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my camera really quick and put it up
Take a
there.
picture of it. I don't think you could see. Stick your phone up your ass. I don't even know if you could see it internally. Did you look it up? Click images.
Oh, God.
Just click them. You're fine. It's not gonna show you like actual fucking. Yeah, it's like.
This prostate's right there. So that's urethra's right here, and then bladder right. So it's between your urethra and your bladder.
Yeah, so it's that little dark sac right there.
It's a little walnut.
Yeah.
Man, dude, you gotta go. It's like a way longer path through your urethra than it is through your ass to get
Yeah,
your
that's what-
prostate.
that's what it is.
Just like,
Men-
why would you put it all the way in
That's why
there?
they say it's the men G spot. Is because the reason like some men have stuck things up their butt or stick a finger up their ass is they can put their finger, I guess, here and push up against this and get some kind of sexual gratification from it. Like
Yeah.
it feels good.
But I'm just saying, if people are doing like the tuning thing,
There's a lot of
No, that's
Yeah.
different.
there's
the
a lot of
hand thing is not
guys
the
that
same
don't
thing.
like to admit it though, but like girls will bust them out and say like, yeah, I put a finger up his ass while he's coming. Or,
I don't mind it, dude. Honestly, I mean, just saying.
So you've done it?
No.
I was like,
Yeah. No.
well, first of all, kudos to whoever did that for you because
Kudos to whoever discovered that shit first. Who's the first person?
Because,
I'm gonna try this.
I see it a lot with guys with girls. They'll like put their thumb on it. And
Some
put
girls, like-
pressure.
like
I can understand if
or
you're
like it, like also like eating guys' asses. There are like apparently
I
girls
don't-
that just
I feel
do
like,
it.
I feel like it's a new thing, which I know it's not.
Hey, it's 2023, bro. We eat ass now.
I feel like it's a new thing, which it's not. It's probably been done in biblical
I think
times.
we've talked about this before.
But
I
it's
would eat.
just-
Would you eat a girl's ass? Would you eat some?
No.
See, I would if I one cared enough about them, and two,
I love
they
my
enema
wife
the
to
shit out of
I
them.
love my wife to death.
Yeah, but your wife's not gonna get an enema before you do that. But she also doesn't.
She would if I. No, she wouldn't.
No.
No.
But if she wanted to, and you were like, "Honey, I love you a lot," and she's like, "Please, please, 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 please,"
I'd have to make a trade.
that's what I'm saying.
I'd be like, I guess we're having a threesome. There was this guy dying.
That you wanted to have a threesome with.
Huh?
You said we want to have a
transition into-
threesome.
There's a guy dying.
And then you said, "There's this guy dying,"
He had
and I was like, "What are you?
4-stage cancer.
Stage 4.
Stage
Four stage cancer.
Fourth stage. He's going to the boss. There was a porn star he liked. They brought her to him, and she blew the shit out of him. And then some
dude.
other girl was there, and they're like, "Have you ever had a double blowjob?" And he's like, "Nope." Then
That
they
doesn't even
blew the
sound
shit
really
out
that
of him.
pleasant, though. I feel like there's, for the most, even for like a large dick, there's probably not enough to go around.
I think double looks amazing when I've seen them. Porn.
Really?
They're just
I kinda like it,
Are they
too.
doing the same
they're
thing?
They're
or
just
are they?
licking
I've never
all
looked it
around
up.
it. You never
Oh.
watched a porn where two girls are going at it?
I don't watch a lot of threesome porn.
If it's
I think we talked about this before. I don't watch a lot of
There's
like.
two girls.
I
If
don't.
it's two girls, I
I don't watch a lot of like. I prefer like
solo
POV
masturbation.
or solo masturbation or like that rather than. Kind of see some hairy dude's cock. I just look at it and go, damn, tasty. I mean, what?
I just don't get why they always want to do a shot of the dude's butthole with his balls
Or like
bouncing.
it's like from behind or whatever. Like you,
And
yeah.
it's like, dude, who the fuck? Don't tell me a girl wants to see this, because I know no girl wants to see this. The guy doesn't want to see it. You think a girl wants to see
Some
the butthole?
girls might. I don't know. Some girls might, but
I don't know about that.
I don't know, man.
but I feel like they make porn mostly for men, right? Like they probably have guys in mind when they're making porn.
Oh, are you
not
saying
women.
women can't watch porn?
No, I'm just saying that's
And they don't watch porn?
they probably do.
Yeah.
Fairly, but I'm just saying I think that like
Sexual freedom, my dude.
It's 100%
There's a
targeted
at guys.
at guys.
Yeah.
Their women happen to
There
watch
are
it.
no, but there are female targeted porn. You
Yeah,
can't deny
no, for
that that
sure, yeah.
exists, right?
Well, there are some guys that make money on OnlyFans, but I think is it the like gay community that's paying for the guy,
Probably both. I
or
mean,
is it girls that actually
I would probably both.
it's probably mixed.
like imagine,
Column A, column B.
Imagine me like in great shape and stuff, and just jerking off in front of a camera.
Well,
I
don't
can't
wanna
see.
imagine that.
I can't. Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
I can't see a girl going like, "Yeah, dude."
Oh no,
this
I've
is
started
hot.
to imagine it. My brain.
Oh, you don't think Crystal would think it was hot?
No.
No,
No.
If you're in
No.
shape, if you had 6 abs,
no.
20 abs. 97 abs.
I think she'd rather me just have sex.
or be able to finish faster.
Yeah, that's been an issue.
Oh, it sounds like a real big problem.
It's been an issue. Dude,
At least your Xanax is teaching you like
Xanax doesn't do it.
Oh,
Antidepressants.
antidepressants.
Oh,
do
well,
it.
at least that's teaching you delayed gratification, right?
Yeah, you're working like your Kegels, right?
I guess.
You'll do anything
just sucks
for your
'cause
instant
any-
gratification.
Any-
What?
I wish he had a cat so I can like
So you can fuck it?
no play string with it, bro.
I have a cat. You can't come see it.
Yeah,
It's my cat.
it's fun.
It's funny. Anyone I talk about that is on antidepressants, it even affects women's
Women's?
women's libido
Just-
and stuff.
Oh, women apostrophe S. I see. I think you're going to say women's. Like that's the group, that's the plural of women.
But like I've talked to many men, and it's the same thing. I even
Why
been
did that sound like
50
da-na-na,
I was
da-na-na?
doing 50
Yeah,
cents.
Oh.
50 cent, yeah.
I was on a Reddit, and some guys like, "How long do you?" I think I told you. How long do you think you could last in Bailey? And I just was like, "Well, I'm gonna answer this." I'm like, to be honest, she'd probably be done before me because I am on antidepressants, and I would not be able to finish. And then,
I don't need to. I feel like I have heard this once. I don't need to hear it again.
and then later on, the guy.
This is gross. I don't even know what you do in your free time.
Some other guy. Well, I wasn't doing anything. It's some.
You were on Reddit. responding to Reddit comments.
Well, it was
about fucking a person you will never fuck in your entire life.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
Crystal says she's my free pass.
I don't believe that she is.
I
think Crystal
It was
has
just a nice
standards.
picture with her butt or something.
Who's Crystal's free pass?
Jason Mraz.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen either, though.
No. Mr. A to Z?
Yeah, we see him more than Bailey, though.
I mean, how often do you see him? Twice a year at the lake house?
We'll be seeing him next year at
Are
his
you
concert.
going?
I'm going to try Thunder Valley.
Sick. Okay.
Um,
Just Thunder Valley.
Well, I'm scared, Thunder Valley, but I'm hoping, like, lately, I've been getting a lot better. Going to Target, shopping. I went to the toy aisle. I was very happy. Target. But anyways, lost my fucking train of thought.
You were talking about having
I was just on
sex
the
with a
Reddit.
fictional
There's a person
fictional
and some
person.
guys being a little pervert, and I thought it'd be funny to actually be like, you know what?
I don't think it was funny. I think it was creepy.
Give him a
Sounds a little creepy.
Give him a serious answer, not like, oh, dude, I bust loads over that. I was just like, you know what? I couldn't do it because I'm on hemorrhoids.
Because I have hemorrhoids.
But I have antidepressants, and like later on, some dude just commented, "Same." So there's other people.
I just now imagine you ever seen like the depressed. You don't know what soy jacks are. Why am I even attempting to explain this to you?
What's a soy jack?
Well, a Wojak is a white and black like outline drawing of like different like. Look up Wojak. There's like the Chad Wojak, the soy jack, and there's the depressed Wojak, which is like dude with a beanie on and a cigarette and a black sweater. And I just imagine two of them high fiving over it.
Okay, I know
just
what
like
you're
same.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hit the Wojak. Do you know Riz is Oxford's word of the year?
Riz?
Really? Yeah.
I
got some Riz?
Sticking out your Gyat for the Rizzler.
What's the
You're so phantom tax.
Gyat is something
It's
too.
your vagina.
Oh, I thought Gat was a gun.
I thought it was an ass.
Like get the Gats, you know? Like
It's
yes,
Gyat,
there's a Gyat, but there's a Gyat.
oh.
Gyat. I thought it was.
Yeah, sticking out your Gyat for the Rizzler. You're so phantom tax.
I thought it was ass.
You're so phantom tax.
That would make more sense.
What
Sticking
does
your ass out.
Gyat work?
It's like it's supposed to be like Gyat damn, but it's like Gyat.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be for an ass.
I
not for a
guess. I
pussy.
don't know. Well, maybe her pussy be popping, bro. You don't know.
Camel
Sure.
toe.
Some people are into fupa, bro.
It's got a big foot, man.
Fupa's a fat girl.
Fupa's fat under pussy anus or something like that.
Under pussy.
Don't look up
What?
fupa.
Fupa.
Jamie, look up fupa.
I've heard people.
Put fupa on the monitor.
I've heard people be like, "Yeah, I got a fupa," and I was always like, "I don't think that's something to be proud of." Fat upper public area.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it's supposed to be upper pubic area. but
Fat
public area.
Oh, pubic. Yeah.
There's no L.
I thought there was like a censored version. I thought you were being
Fat
like, this
or-
is what the
fat around
fucking
the-
woke 2023 liberals want us to say.
Fat around the lower belly can be difficult to lose.
Yeah,
That's
you
just-
probably have a fupa.
I'm a fupa.
Is there?
It's this fat right here.
Oh.
Oh.
here below your stomach.
It's not that bad, actually.
Yeah, I probably have a little bit of it.
Women will get it as they age because of like menopause and other shit like that.
When do you get menopause? I know that's.
It's like 50s, right? I think it's like in your 50s.
Crystal, do you have menopause?
Is it in your 50s?
I think so.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
it's later.
That's
Something like
so young. I thought it was like a
Yes.
60.
Dude, you gotta.
You act like a menopause. It's over. Just kill yourself.
It's hard to have kids like the older you get. I mean, like,
That's true.
Even 30
Menopause is
hard
like the
sometimes,
line that's like you cannot have kids anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you were.
It's like 50. Like nobody should be having kids at 50.
Because turns out it's a lot harder to produce a very complex egg cell than it is for us to shoot out a bunch of these little fucking swimmers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. There's old men that get.
More power to
That are
females. That's
80.
what I'm saying.
Dude, how many kids do you think Hugh Hefner had? Fucking all those Playboy.
Probably
models.
none. He probably got a fucking vasectomy like ASAP. He's
Oh,
like,
that's true. That's a
he's
good
like,
point.
I'm just
That's
gonna
a good
hoard all my money. I ain't gonna fucking like give it out to these fucking.
He has kids, though.
I bet he doesn't have a lot.
He has like 2 kids.
Probably a small
Yeah,
amount. Yeah.
probably had like a wife at the beginning. Who was like, let's make 2 kids, and then I'm gonna get a vasectomy so I can fuck all these bitches.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't- Who knows if he was fucking all of them?
He was.
Oh, okay.
No, because like the girls from that TV show, the 3 girls, they had a book, or they did their own books, and they explained like the rituals kind of, and it wasn't like appealing for them. Like they had to fuck him, but it was like,
They just did it for the money, basically, huh?
well, to stay with him and
Yeah.
get the house and the money, because they don't pay rent. They live there.
Yeah.
and-
Dude, I used to be the show I jacked off to when I was a kid because I didn't know anything.
See, I had the
So-
internet, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't have any access.
I got
to internet, so.
horny and I was like, maybe this
Stern
internet
was
thing can
my
help.
thing. Howard Stern always
Howard
brought
Stern, yeah.
hot ass
That's
chicks
true.
on there.
Howard Stern, and then
And I'm like, I got school tomorrow, but Howard Stern comes on at 11.
yeah.
You don't care about school.
I didn't, but I still wanted to get up.
The things you'll do for your instant gratification.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Do you know what I? Do you know?
Does he suck, man? Dave's not here, man.
Who's Dave?
Is that not what the line is? I thought I thought it was Dave's not here, man, and that's from Cheech and Chong. That's what he says when he
dude, I
answers the
don't
door.
remember.
He's like, Dave's not here, man.
The worst for me is like
Now you got me fucking.
If I can't-
If I've been misquoting that my
if
whole
it's
life.
taking me forever to get myself going every time, dog,
Every fucking time.
and then I finally get myself done, and it's not even worth it. The
Yeah,
fireworks didn't
sounds
really
right.
go. If it's not an explosion, it's
Just wasting
so
your time.
down. It's just
Are
like
you a dribbler?
I think you asked us before. Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say, I think with age you become more of a dribbler.
No, I'm saying you gotta focus your kamehamehas, man. You gotta like, God.
Because like I said, I
Work on
remember
your
when I
Kegels, my
was
dude.
16, 17, I would just blast off.
Pick up an egg with your butt cheeks and drop it down. That's how you work on your Kegels.
Is it?
I don't know.
I remember
Might as well try it.
You always bring the fucking piss thing up, like being able to stop your piss. It's like a strong cue. Dude, the other day I was peeing and I was like, oh, I should probably go further from the house. So I just stopped mid piss, walked all the way to the house, and kept peeing. And I was like, oh, I feel like that would have been like
That's supposed
more
to be.
difficult.
Yeah.
That was supposed.
pretty easy.
You know, it doesn't sting though for you.
Nope, not anymore.
Yeah, it's supposed.
Not anymore.
I thought it
It used
stings,
to.
but it.
It's all this tuning I've been doing.
It's
It
supposed,
cleared me up.
it's supposed to be good for you, like in the middle of sex, to hold off longer.
Yeah, that's what edging is.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd be more. For me,
Edging is like coming to the edge and then.
For me,
not-
edging is like getting right there and then stopping.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what's
what it is,
working
yeah.
on your.
Yeah, but you're talking about pinching it off. I never pinch it off.
Not cum. Are you fucking
No,
insane?
you can't do that. Yeah.
No, yeah, your whole
Yeah.
body is like immediately like euphoria, and you like have no muscle
Yeah,
control.
dude,
at that
I've
point.
tried stopping. Like, there's a point where like it's too late. It's like, oh fuck, I might as well just go for it. I
Yeah,
can't
because then you'll
stop,
just
like-
ruin it. Then you'll
Yeah.
just have a ruined orgasm, and then you'll feel like nothing, and it's just like, oh fuck this shit.
It's like, damn, I didn't want to do
there's
this yet.
People that get off on
there's
it, I
pornos
know.
that have the ruined orgasm.
I'm like,
How do you get off on something you're not getting off on?
I have many times been like, yeah, maybe I just want jack off instructions tonight. And like, just listen to some girl talk.
Joy?
Yeah. But then it's always like, you click on one that's like, okay, this is reasonable, whatever. And then it's like, the next bottom one is like, ruined orgasm, cum eating. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't need all this,
It's
man.
so weird. It's like, I want you to grab it, blah, 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 blah. Now eat it. And I'm like, what the fuck did that come from?
I've never
Don't-
tried any of those
CEI.
instructional videos before.
So if you see something labeled CEI, it stands for cum eating instructions. So if you see the CEI, don't click on it. Somebody's got to tell you to eat your own jizz
Yeah.
at some
So
point.
weird.
I know.
See, sometimes I just don't get the warning, and it's just
Just
there.
happens.
That's why I like the therapist one.
That's why I
Or,
like anything where
in
it's
the
like-
in the job, whatever. Like, oh, staying at late after
Or
the
it's-
teacher because I know that's probably just gonna be normal because this is like normal porn horniness.
Yes,
But if it's like,
that's hot.
I'm trying to think of an example of the last couple I'd seen. They're always like a way more kinkier or like. I don't know.
The nurse or doctor ones are always not that bad.
like
either.
bully stuff or like cheerleader stuff or like whatever.
Dom stuff?
Yeah,
Or like-
more like that. But like even then, I've been like, yeah, you know what? Let's try out this femdom thing. You find like a video that's relatively normal. It's about a girl who's just like taking more charge. Then the next bottom one is like, you know what? Tuning.
Yeah.
Stick a rod in your penis and go.
Dude, what if like you had a what the fuck am I
A
trying to say?
slider?
No, like a feed, like a YouTube or whatever.
Like an algorithm?
Yeah, an algorithm. What if
Yeah,
they had
I'm not
that-
signing up to a porn site in order to get an algorithm going.
I'm just curious. Of, like,
I
what
just
kind of
know
stuff
what
pop
I'm
up,
looking
like-
for.
Yeah.
That's why they have the previews. You just click the previews, and if anything weird happens, you're like, no.
But
Yeah.
I always say that the weird thing is there's some fucked up shit sometimes that you'll click on, not because of horniness, but just like
Yeah, I've told you about this. The
The
girl who's like in the bathing suit with the mask, and like
You're like,
she's just
well,
sitting there, and I'm just like, I should have clicked it. Should have at least saved the fucking link, and I never did. And to this day, I'm pissed because there
Just want to know what happened.
you didn't. No, I clicked into the preview of it, and at no point does she change position or take anything off. It's like some weird sensory deprivation. She's like wearing like this plastic mask and like this thing on her, like almost like a CPAP machine in her mouth, and like she's in a bathing suit. And she's just sitting there like this.
That's so weird.
That's the whole video.
A lot of them do ASMR on the side, I realized. A lot of the girls.
I hate ASMR, dude. I really do.
You really?
I don't like it's. I don't get the appeal. I don't get why it's calming to some people.
There's certain
It's
noises,
on that edges. Of
certain noises I can see.
Well, now you're
But-
starting to think of it. It's like that sense. Did you ever eat those? I can't even talk about this. I'm starting to get fucking goosebumps. Guess it? Those
You're
ice cream you have
excited?
to eat. No, in a bad way. Like ice cream you have to eat with like a wooden thing at school.
I hate.
Yeah.
I hate wooden utensils.
It's like that
man.
sensation, but
Ugh.
like for some reason, auditorily, it's less pain for me, and it sort of kind of gives me that nice, relaxing goosebump.
What makes me want to grind my teeth is the noise of
What grinds your gears?
is
You know what really grinds my gears? Lois,
Uh,
Meg.
you ever see the little frozen cans of fruit?
Oh, you don't like that?
The
icy
juice fruit?
You don't like the
Oh.
texture from the?
God. When I used to work as a bagger, like right now it bugs my teeth. It makes me want to like bite down.
Biting like cardboard or like wood or paper, like I hate all that. That's why I hate paper straws, dude. I can't do it because I like to chew my straws, and then it's like it's got paper in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't want paper in that shit.
but
Yeah, I know. What fucks me up too is when it's like stepmom, and I'm like, I can handle this. And then they're doing it, and all of a sudden it's like, it's the mom.
I hate. Yeah, no, I can't.
And
do
it's
it.
like, oh, I can't believe I'm fucking my son. And I'm like, why?
I avoid the stepmom ones too because that
Why?
just kind of weirds me out too. Like
Stepmom's not that bad. Cause
Like-
it's, but the only bad thing now is like, it doesn't work for me, like real life, because they're like probably my age.
Yeah,
so it's not
sure.
like I can play the little like, oh, role play. This lady's older than me. It's like, no,
same age.
I'm the stepdad now with the stepmom.
Oh, dude, fuck!
What?
Just like jaw just cramps. Sometimes I like this.
Don't blow so many people.
The like muscles or whatever here will like tense up, and I'll like have maybe I'm getting Jokerfied.
Oh.
Did you see the Grand Theft Auto trailer?
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for that
No,
game.
dude, that's fucking stupid. Why would you talk about that, Ernie?
The Joker guy, you see that?
He's
He's already
suing them.
trying to sue them.
Yeah.
Wait, the
The Florida Joker
yeah,
guy.
the
or whatever.
skateboard guy that
Yeah.
does like the skateboard tricks or
They
whatever.
use his likeness or
They use
whatever.
his
When
likeness
he's,
in the
when he's
trailer.
dressed as
Let's see if I can
he's
find
dressed like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, right?
it. Yeah.
It shows
Is that
him-
when he's doing the tricks and like the
No,
giant group?
well, in the trailer, it just shows him getting sentenced.
Oh, maybe I'm Mexican Joker.
No,
Oh.
it's not what you're thinking of. I think because you're thinking of.
'Cause this is the real guy, right? Or no.
Oh.
And then this is they use this image of him, or they change his hair, they change like different stuff about him, but
Do you hear people freaking out because one of the
Like-
characters might or might not be trans?
Really,
Yeah.
really,
it's supposed to be a guy and a girl as the main characters.
yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a
it
Bonnie and
looks
Clyde type
so
thing.
fucking real.
Yeah.
dude. When I was looking
It
at
does.
the pictures, I was like, I thought some of the pictures they're
Guess
comparing
what?
them to, I thought were the real ones.
It'll get delayed and over monetized and be ruined.
It's already-
it's coming out 2025.
Yeah, it's already a
I don't think it's
while.
gonna be delayed.
Dude, I hope it doesn't though.
I don't think so.
I bet you $5
Dude,
it gets delayed.
They've been making us wait so long for that.
I bet you
five for
both
10 years. Like,
$5.
You trying to really make yourself $10 richer?
Yeah. What, you guys won't take it?
Nah, I
Jake
really-
may not even be around here by that time.
What, is he gonna die?
He might move back. To
Oh, and he
Delaware.
can't Venmo me the $5
That's
he owes
true.
me?
I got banned on Venmo, dude.
How'd you get
PayPal?
banned?
I don't know.
Mail me?
How do you get
I
banned
don't
on
know.
Venmo?
I got a thing saying like they won't tell you why. I try to ask, they're like, oh, we can't tell you, and it's like, or something like that. Like, and
Are
I
you selling drugs?
no, and I kept trying to like see what was going on, and then they just wouldn't let me do it anymore. But
Just start another Venmo. Is there a way?
you have to put your phone number in, so it's like my phone number is
So get a burner.
yeah, true,
or use like your mom's or something.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know how you like. Well, it makes me think of Wizards. Wizards will be like, "We're writing you up."
Yeah,
for-
they always do this.
And I'm like-
dude.
and I'm like-
Twitch does it. Twitch is
And I'm
paying people,
like-
not telling anybody why.
I'm like, for what? And they're like, "We can't tell you."
Knows?
The security team's already found
So
out.
fucking stupid.
And I'm like, well, how do I learn from what I did wrong so I can know I don't?
well, they don't
do
want to
it
tell
again?
you that.
Well, so I could, if it's something that maybe
That requires effort, Ernie. They don't get paid for that.
ignorance is bliss. Then for me, it's like
Yeah.
it's
Maybe you
just-
did nothing wrong. They just want to punish you because they don't like you, or who knows? But like, they're not going to tell you because they don't have to, and it's their
Stupid.
benefit legally to not tell you.
Yeah.
So you can't like countersue if you think you've been wrongly
So
done.
do you use anything? Do you use Cash App? Do you use
Yeah, I got Apple Pay, got Cash App,
PayPal?
Zelle. PayPal is and Venmo the same company, so they. Wow. Yeah.
I would die without Venmo and PayPal. That's how I do like all my transactions. That's how people pay me.
Yeah.
I just sold a shit ton of stuff this probably past couple weeks. Thank God, because Christmas is here. So, God, man, I'm already done and it's boring.
Buy more stuff.
That's what I'm doing, dude.
Don't buy any. Fuck you. Stop that. Don't buy
This
any more
guy's
stuff.
freaking out because he's like,
I'm not freaking out.
you were texting the shit out of me because we're
trying to figure out what to get for him and like
well,
Logan,
he's like,
Crystal.
I'm like, yeah.
I never know what to get him.
So-
He always beats you at your
Yeah,
own fucking
yeah.
game, and he builds you full of this fucking anxiety because he spends way too much money and way too much time on gifts. And then it's like, wow, now I have to not look like an asshole, so I got to try to find.
No,
something.
you don't need to get things. So
It doesn't matter that you say that.
but
I still feel
the
that way.
pressure is still there, dude.
So,
'Cause
like-
then we feel like worse friends if we don't get you something. Try to get you something equal or greater, and not.
Declan's been to multiple times here for like Christmas hangout. It's just chilling. It's just me giving
I
people.
still feel bad when I'm like,
It's
oh,
me
Ernie,
giving
you got me
people-
all this stuff, and I got you this one thing.
It's funny
Yeah.
because Jake's never been to any of our,
I've done it before.
Yeah, what the
have you
fuck,
with
bro?
HeroClix? Like when we were playing
In-
HeroClix stuff.
in my house.
We gave each other gifts and stuff once.
Hey, he doesn't even remember you, dude.
No,
She gave me, like, hella, like,
disappeared
shark hero
4
click
fucking
stuff.
Years. I don't know what happened to Jake. Jake disappeared.
Jake's
been a
been
couple
dead for
years.
40 years. Who are you talking about?
Wait, who's been here this whole time?
Nobody, Ernie. You're going crazy,
But
dude.
Jake is like, oh, like so what like basically goes down in a way, and I thought that's why you never been here.
No. I just didn't know because Donnie was saying like, "Oh, we need to meet up, change or exchange gifts and stuff." I'm like, "Okay, well, is he expecting like everyone to give each other gifts, or is he just
No,
expecting like?"
he just-
No, I didn't give
You know what I
Donnie
mean?
shit.
Like-
Fuck that.
yeah, that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if I was supposed to get you something, supposed to get Donnie something. Like
You
know what I mean?
never have to get me anything.
just-
Actually, not getting me something is better because I don't have to feel the anxiety of
Well,
getting.
and
But-
I didn't want you to get me anything either.
What's
so I was
always
like-
nice is you could just give someone like
I'm not made of fucking money.
a couple candy bars and nice little note, man. It doesn't hurt to
Alright.
go that far.
Good to know. What's your favorite candy bar?
I can't. I'm diabetic.
Shit.
No, I
Get you like a Cliff Bar.
What's a good candy bar? I like 100 grands. I don't crave. I like Butterfinger.
Really?
Butterfinger's-
That's your favorite?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
That's
But
good.
Butterfinger is like really different.
Three Musketeers is up there for me. Twix.
See, that's not that fancy. It's like a Milky Way almost. Like I like something that's like stands out.
like I don't know, Snickers.
I like Sicklets a lot. They have a weird chocolate taste.
How about Take
The little
Fives?
Chex Ones?
The little balls are Sicklets. Huh?
Like the Take Fives, like the pretzel and
Take Five's not
and
bad.
peanut butter cup order. That's good, pretty good.
I like
not
ice
bad.
cream.
Ice cream's good. Yeah.
Ice
Yeah,
cream.
I
Sure.
like
Well,
candy.
froyo.
I'll take it as a substitute for ice cream. But
The
like
ice
a
cream's like the
full-bodied whole milk ice cream.
About gelato.
That's too Italian.
Gelato.
it's
Well,
not that big a
anyway, so
difference.
basically, yeah. So
Yeah.
he was all like, "Oh, what should I get Logan? And what should I get?" I'm like, "Dude, it's."
But then it's like if I get something for him and Logan, I'll
Then
have
you're
to
like,
get
then I gotta get
Crystal,
something for
'cause-
Crystal.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, Crystal probably won't even be in the fucking room. Like, he's like,
Right.
I'll just get her a gift card. I'm like, dude, that's money. Don't spend money.
It's too late. I already have too little of it for it to matter anyway. So just gonna.
That is not how
That's-
that works. That
I
is not how that
know.
works.
Too little of it. I've been there. Where you're just like, fuck it, dude. I don't got any money. Oh well. But anyways, we'll just wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Back it up.
Because everyone keeps looking at their phones. So I assume.
It's 9 o'clock. I gotta go to bed.
Oh my god, grow up. Grow
Kind
up.
of am because I'm going to bed on my own.
9
Early,
o'clock. Jesus.
Nah, I'll stay up for another couple hours probably. but-
My son, when he's like, I'm going to bed at 9:30, I'm like, son, it's
He
9:30.
doesn't get it. He's like, yeah, well, let's all hang out at my house forever, so you don't get to ever go home and decompress at your house.
I just like to hang out by myself in my room. Like you
Yeah,
were
I
saying,
want a
like-
little bit of time in the day to be like by myself. I don't want to just like wake up, have to put up with my parents, come here, hang out with you, and then never have any time alone for myself. But you still get it because we're at your house.
I'm not decompressing with you guys here right now.
I know, but when we're
I
having
don't-
to,
I
now
don't
I have to
think I-
drive home.
I don't think I,
gotta
decompress. I
at
don't.
home.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
can't jack off.
good.
Here.
I don't.
You could go into the bathroom at any point and jack off. I'm not gonna. No,
It's kind of sometimes it's a little.
it's not clean enough for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our bathroom's always a wreck.
Or erect.
Yeah, but I don't think I even decompose.
Decompress.
Decompress.
I hope you don't decompose.
That's it. That's it. That's the podcast. Ernie's out here decomposing.
I don't decompress even.
Oh my
after
god,
you guys
Ernie,
leave.
your arm's falling off. It's like a zombie. Just
Put it back. I don't decompress even after you guys
yeah,
leave.
because you're so tight with anxiety.
And it's like I'll end up just like
Instead, I gotta sit here on this metal chair for 4 hours and get hemorrhoids.
hanging out with Chris. I know. I tell Crystal I hate these chairs.
Yeah,
so
dude, I gotta
much.
stand up now. I literally cannot sit if we're gonna talk anymore.
That's what I should get you for Christmas. Should go to Goodwill, find like 4 chairs for like 20
She'll be all
bucks.
pissed
My
off at
dick
me.
fell
I told her these are meant for outside, and she's like,
No, they're meant for like a restaurant. They're not meant
"Not
for a
even
house.
a restaurant. What are you
These are
talking-
not meant for a house.
They're meant for
It's like outside, yeah, like lawn chair.
This
type
is
thing.
like I'm gotta buy fucking seating for my goddamn wedding.
yeah.
No, it'd be nicer than that.
No.
It sucks. We've been talking. It's just so tiring.
Yeah, I gotta lean over this fucking mic because my ass hurts.
We want a new fucking house, man. It's just this place is way too small for
Stop
everything.
spending money on Christmas and save up for a house. That's what you can get me for Christmas.
That's not gonna fucking that money's serious money.
Oh,
You have too little money, so it doesn't matter. You just might as well spend it.
just stop
You're
both of you.
Anyways, I'm sure we'll have a Christmas episode before
Bah
everything's
humbug.
over. Talk about some Christmas memories and gifts. But for now, we'll just let everything go. And
I got a date with this thing, so I gotta go home. I'm gonna take this.
it's a
home with
massager.
me.
Yeah,
I am gonna massage with it.
yeah.
Or massage your prostate. All right, that's it. We will talk to you guys later.
This will give you hemorrhoids.
Bye.
Bye.